Hello and welcome to the Kanawha Valley Hustlers podcast. This is Joe Justice. I'm at Bar 101 for Up Next Charlie West. And I want to say hi here to Will. I've got Will with me here today. Will, tell me a little bit about what you do.
William McCormick, a.k.a. the William J. Way with Moses Auto Group. So I'm your car sales and leasing consultant. Try to help everyone out best I can. So if you have the need, please call me and I'll help you best I can. Like I said, that's the best I can do.
All right, Will, I got some questions here for you. Ready?
Absolutely.
All right, let's do them. Let's see. Starting out, in your experience, what marketing strategies have been the most effective at growing your business and why?
For me, it's been testimonials from my clients. You know, video testimonials are awesome. So when I can get those, that's great. Not everybody's as comfortable on camera as you or I might be.
Right.
So I have found that sometimes it's a little bit easier to give them a catchphrase. So it's been my, if you've followed me, and you probably should, it's hashtag the William J. Way on social media. So my clients, I just kind of prompt them. It's like, hey, I got my car the William J. Way. And it's simple, it's fun, it's 3 seconds at best. So it's easy to remember, and I think it captures good video and it's done well for me.
And that's kind of leads into kind of branding, and it's always the same, and you get that consistency, right?
100%, absolutely.
Awesome. And how do you foster a positive and productive business culture, and why is that important?
Golden rule, buddy. I mean, you treat everybody the way that you would expect to be treated. Actually, treat them better. Treat them the way that they want to be treated. You know, don't expect them to be the same as you. You know, find out what they want and treat them that way, and then try to go above and beyond as best you can. It's really the easiest way to say it. Go over and above any expectations that they may have of you. And that way, if you're in a position like me where people just have really bad connotations of car salesmen in general, I mean, we rank right above or below attorneys and other people of what you might figure in that caliber. You know, if you can go above and beyond that and kind of show them a different experience, then that's going to set the bar a lot higher.
Awesome. That's great. That's definitely great advice. And how do you set and achieve long-term goals for yourself and for your company?
Well, goals personally, I don't have any real say-so in what the company does. But as for myself, you know, I'll sit down and I'll take a look at what happened in the previous month and so forth. Everybody's measured month to month in my business. So it's a lot easier for me to take a look at the planner and say, look, this is what had happened last month, whether it's at my expectations or above or below, and just try to maintain and exceed that, right? So if I can go to my paper planner and say, this is what I did, sometimes I have to readjust if I realize that, you know, maybe the referral business has slacked off because of whatever reason. Maybe it's a certain time of year I can attribute it to. I'm not making excuses. I'm just trying to say, what do I need to do to internalize that and dig down deeper? Do I need to make more phone calls? Do I need to be out and accept more traffic that pulls into my dealership more and take more of their marketing than what I typically do? Because most of my business has been referral and repeat business, and sometimes that will take a little break, and you got to rely on the marketing.
Yeah, and that's important to understand that you have to adapt, right? You might have a goal that you've set out there for the next 6 months, but you can't just stick to that blindly as conditions around you change, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, everything's adapting. So constantly be evolving, constantly be learning what's working in the industry, what it is that you need to do to constantly improve. And so if you're always putting that out there, because this is like the old saying, you're the equivalent of 5 people that you hang out with the closest, right? So if that's the case, you know, if I know that all these people that are around me are negative, then I have to separate myself from them. And I'm going to maybe I'm on an island, maybe I'm by myself for a little while, but the whole thing is I'm going to grow from that, because I'm going to be surrounding myself either with audio or video or both. And I'm going to be trying to grow myself so that I'm not on a continuous downward spiral. I've got to adapt and overcome and grow beyond what I'm at right at the moment. Always growing.
And let me ask you this. Do you have a leadership philosophy, and has it changed over your career?
Never be the smartest person in the room. You know, if you're the smartest person in the room, then you're not going anywhere. You're stagnant. You're kind of dying on the vine. If I have nothing more to learn, then, I'm just done at that point. So always have something that you can grow from, something that you can learn from, somebody that can mentor you and teach you to grow in different ways. If you need to expand left, right, up, down, whichever way it is, do that. Preferably not down, I would think, but whichever way in which you feel that you need to grow in order to expand and grow yourself and your business, that's what you need to do, and just do that by any means necessary.
That's great advice. And what advice would you give for building and maintaining professional relationships within your industry?
Within the industry, I would just say, try to find those people that are out there doing innovative things. Find the people that are doing things differently. And it may not be in the same vertical as you. I'm in car sales right now, but I learn from all different verticals. I learn from real estate agents. I learn from bankers. I learn from people that, own donut shops. I mean, I'm looking at all sorts of different people and what they're doing and learning from them and all the things that make them successful, that grow them. And hopefully I can be innovative enough to take that information and just kind of transplant that to what I'm doing and just evolve it from there.
Awesome. Will, I want to thank you so much for joining me here today. And I want to remind you, this is Joe Justice, the Kanawha Valley Hustler. Hustle hard, hustle smart, and hustle with a smile.